Well, just in case this isn't backed up, this is what it sounds like. And I'm not gonna restart this. I'm not restarting this. I promise you I'm not. As soon as the Oxford Super Resser. Are you kidding me? And I don't even like this because every time it has to load up the iLog manager. Trash. Garbage. Trash. Garbage. And trash. This shit better be everything that was on there. Alright, bet. Nice. Anyway, what I wanted to show you guys was a cool effect that you could add to your sound, right? And honestly, you guys should get familiar with the term modulation. There you go, adding effects, affecting certain things within sounds and stuff like that. It's probably more easily recognized in sound design and stuff like that. But no, this is what this sounds like, okay? Fire. Alright, one thing I think is really cool is this sound right here. It's not what it originally sounds like, but what I've done was I basically modulated certain things. And I think one of the most powerful forms of modulation is low frequency oscillating. And this is kind of boring, but I think what it does is basically pass a wave that's really low frequency, that's inaudible, through a sound that's already being played, which causes it to actually move. And I learned that like a while ago, but I might be wrong because who cares about that? We're trying to make hard trap beats, you feel me? But what if you want to add a little bit more rhythm without adding too much like complexity, too many sounds, too many drums or something like that? Well, you can do that with sounds, and I really highly will advocate highly that people actually start to design their sounds. Okay, it's because when you work with melody and sound at the same time, it just comes out more organically, right? A lot of people want to learn how to make melodies. Okay, maybe you learn how to make a melody, but maybe your sound choice is terrible, right? Maybe you learn how to make sounds. Well, I don't think you can mess up with that. It's because then you can get so much from a single sound. Okay, but I had an idea in mind when I added this right here. I'll start from the beginning. But that's kind of flat, so I opened up Pigments, and this is what it looks like. All right, you shouldn't be scared about it. You already know what the LFO is. You already know what movement is, right? But it's just seeing it in different scenarios is hard. It's because in different plugins, it always looks differently. But I promise you, it's usually the same, all right? But the only thing that I'm doing to add this movement, which I'm about to let you hear right now, is basically applying a cutoff and moving it by itself, which you kind of seen right here. I swear, it's right here. You know what I mean? And I'm about to show you what that is real quick because there you go. We added a simple movement with the sound that I'm going to further actually make, because like I said, I think once you work with sound and melody at the same time, it just comes together more easily, because this is how I know I want the sound to go, but like I said, I just maybe I want to do this. Who knows? But what I do know is that I want that LFO to be hitting like that. This is way too loud too, by the way. Maybe this is something that I want in the background. But yeah, one thing about the LFO is that you kind of want to get the timing right. All right. Usually you can't mess up the timing when you sync it with the tempo, but then it might be actually too fast. So, but like usually it gets it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, use your ears. What I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna give you no math lecture because I don't have it. Like, it's not even really ear training. You're gonna hear it if it is rhythmically lining up with the rest of your stuff. One thing that is important though is the triggering source, right? I want the LFO to start up every time a new note is played, so I have it on like a mono KBD. I don't know what KBD actually stands for. Keyboard something? I don't fucking know. I'm sorry, but I really don't know what legato is, but like mono means one, poly means many, but I'm pretty sure legato isn't that like the speed as something goes. So I just might be wrong, but I just know how it sounds. I'm not gonna lie. A cool thing about the LFO manipulation and pigments, at least, is that you can change like the waveform, the phase of it. So let's hear the difference. Actually, it's basically when you hear that dip is when the phase hits. The waveform is basically changing it from like the sine wave to the other things. You'll be able to hear it more in the square, I believe. Oops, wrong one. But you guys kind of get an understanding of how that's making it hit on slightly different timings when you mess with the waveform of the LFO and the phase of it. All right. And if not right, then okay. And the symmetry, all right. And if not right, then left. But seriously though, now that's just kind of what I wanted to show you. Now I'm just gonna work on the sound, and chill out. So there you go. Okay, I don't know if anyone's watching, but I already knew before I put on this white noise with the comb filter that it would sound better. It's because with white noise, as you can see, I'm not gonna zoom in because you can't zoom in. You can clearly see it's basically a solid waveform of straight noise. Okay, what a comb filter does is comb through that and find frequencies. So it's like this is what it sounds like. Without this comb filter on, this is what it'll sound like. It makes it sound a little bit better, but barely, because this shit sounds terrible. Yeah, noise warning, by the way. But it's kind of dookie. I'm not the best at this. Maybe I don't want the white noise on here at all. Oh my god, I ruined it. Oh, it's because I got rid of the goddamn thing. Also, screw this sound. Yo, this shit is panning by itself. Screw it. Okay. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I've heard this before. Check this out. Down sampling? I've heard that before. I just don't know where. Like when I've listened to, used to listen to dubstep and EDM and stuff. Definitely doesn't belong in this sound though. I know what I want to put. This right there. Shit's going out of the tune because of the delay. No, but yeah, though, there you go.